Okay, this is the back of my Jeep here, and I'm going to put a brake light wheel. Goes on the inside here. You've seen them, and it's a little different because I got a camera right here. So first thing you got to do is take this wheel off, and there's only 2 wires to the disc brake light, and I'll show you that. But it has to hook into the wires that go to your 3rd brake light here, because there's a wire that goes straight down and down through here. And on the side here, not the little wire, but the bigger wire. This is the one that goes to the brake light, so I've got to check that out. See the best way to hook that my wire to it, because all you got to do is tie it into the wire here. It's not a big deal. Okay, this is the box, and looks like a record. But this shiny part here going around, that's your LED lights. And see, you only have 2 wires to deal with, so that's not a big deal right there. And I'll just show you a simple instruction. There's different ways to do this, but I'll just show you a simple instruction. And you see how they spliced the wire there. You can do it that way, or use a little clamps, whatever. So now to get this tire off, you have to have this special tool right here. This comes with your Jeep. This is a special fitting here, and this is a 3/4 inch socket that goes over the head of it here. So you got to have this, otherwise you're going to have a problem. It helps keep people from stealing your rear tire. So turn it to the counterclockwise. That's 3/4 inch. Okay, this is the wire going to the 3rd light right here. I'm taking a knife right here, and I'm afraid this, because this installation right here, it's just something to cover it. But we have our 2 wires in here, so we're going to expose that. Okay, so you can see here we got 2 wires. One is black, and the other is orange and white. And this is from our unit here. What we have to do is hook the black to the black and the red to the orange and white. On some vehicles it may be green and white. Rear disc brake light. The black wire goes to the black. Okay. And the red wire goes to the orange and white. Some of the models will have like a green and white, so, but in this case it's going to be orange and white. So all we have to do is connect these 2 right here. Okay. And this is where the LEDs are in here. Okay. And this right here is my backup camera. Okay. So, and it just goes up here. You want the wires to be up at the top here. So all that'll be hidden, but this will go in front of the disc right here. So it comes too with these little connectors here. So you just put the 2 black wires together in here, and just take a pair of pliers and close this up and clamp it all the way. With a pair of pliers, close it all the way. And that's pretty quick. So it'll look like this right here. You got the holes to go in these 3 lugs, and then my camera is right here. And still got to clamp these wires here. Okay, I had to turn it around and get it in the shade so I could see. You see our 3rd light here. This is on. This is pretty bright right here. And this is all we did was use These little blue clamps. I had the red ones, but I think the blue one's a tad bigger. So I used my blue clamps. And so I just overlapped the red wire with the white and orange and just clamped them together. And it's got a thing that cuts in between the two of them to complete a circuit, and took the black wire and overlapped it with the other black wire that goes to the light here and clamped it, and it cuts through both wires and creates a circuit. So those are real cheap. So anyway, that's all you got to do. See, it looks pretty good. I will mention one other thing too. When I took my tire off, my camera is right here, backup camera is right here. So I put a piece of tape on it so I know that when I put this tire back on, I'm gonna put it up exactly 12 o'clock vertical. I'm gonna put it up 12 o'clock vertical, okay? Because if you don't do that, and you put it on and it's a little bit off, that camera will be off. And then you gotta readjust the whole camera again, and I don't wanna do that. Okay, I just kind of tape this wire up right here, and this little hole right here, you can push some of this wire in here and that'll keep it in there too. So now to get this behemoth of a tire back on here. Okay, I see a potential problem here with this camera, and it'll work fine with this ring right here, but these screws right here have a nut on the other side, and it's creating a gap between this flange right here and this piece right here. And if I try to tighten this tire down on here, it's going to press so hard against this plastic, it's probably going to break it. So that's not a big deal as far as dealing with this problem, because this is all plastic like on a record player, a record itself. So I'm just going to cut with a Dremel tool, cut a hole across here, so that, and down here, so that these nuts on the back of these screws here won't put any pressure on this right here. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, that's the way it looks. That cost me $35, well, I'd say $40 with tax, shipping and handling for that piece right there. So everything looks good. Anything that will help somebody keep from running into the back of you is a good idea to me.